today our spotlight business is with Warren Nikkel, Clearwood Homes, and he's been around forever, I'm told. And so before we get into that, let's do some introductions on who Warren is, and so who are you?
I think one of the favorite things that Warren likes to do these days is play with his grandkids.
Nice.
That's nice. That's pretty sweet. And when he has a few minutes, he also get out on the golf course and hit a few balls around and try not to get too frustrated.
So you've done renovations since the 70s.
Yes.
And you don't look that old.
I know. Yeah, that's my grandkids. There you go.
So what kind of renovations do you do?
The average one will be a bathroom or kitchen renovation.
Okay. Bathrooms, kitchens,
Yep.
basement suites. Great, that's exactly what we need to know.
Yep.
So in a sentence, hey, what makes you different than the other guys who do renos out there today?
I would say experience. That because of that past of not just building but also as a project manager, I have seen everything. And then as well as having the hat that is the inspection hat, the inspectors look at buildings different than builders do.
Why don't you give us 3 tips when somebody's doing a home renovation? What 3 tips would you want to help our clients out with to say here's to do and what not to do?
Okay, so the first thing is, a lot of people don't realize that, say they're bound and determined to do this renovation themselves. And many people can actually do that, but they don't realize how little cost it would be to hire somebody who is knowledgeable to guide them. And they only need to come to the job site 2 to 3 times during that period of renovation and give them help and direction to make sure that it is done correctly. Second one is use qualified sub-trades. If you are not qualified to do electrical, major plumbing, please don't do it. That ends up in trouble, and we find those later on where things are done wrong, and it can lead to big problems. As far as advice goes for renovations is watch your budget. Do your homework ahead of time before you start. Crunch those numbers and then say, yes, this is doable, or no, we've got to modify. Just because it's out there doesn't mean you can afford it.
Got it. So, last question. What kind of pitfalls have you seen people get into when they're doing the renovations, whether they hire somebody or doing their own thing?
Sometimes they just get in over their heads. And I think that's the most common pitfall for people that are renovating. And secondly is not allowing for a margin of what's behind the walls, what's behind what we're doing, and that we're probably going to find something that's going to cost you a little extra.
Okay, thanks Warren. Thanks for watching. Warren Nikkel, Clearwood Homes. Again, thank you so much.